What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Fresh here today, and I'm bringing you the next installment of Wisdom Teeth number 5. Yay! Now, this episode is going to be a little bit more serious due to the fact that a lot of things are going on in my life right now, and I figured that now would be the best time to cover a very important topic on not only being a YouTuber but being anything. But I'm going to relate this to YouTubing because the Wisdom Teeth, the whole series, is about helping you grow as a YouTuber and your YouTube channel. But this advice is general and can be used in any part of your life. A very big part. So actually, let me explain to you what spawned this up. So I suffer from a series of medical complications, and there are so many. And so I was hoping to have certain things taken care of. You know, my insurance company was going to cover a couple of things and stuff like that, but it didn't happen. And this is very, very saddening for me because I needed these things to happen in order to help my life move further. So at first I was feeling down about this, but then I remembered that, you know what, I am such, I love myself. And I don't mean it in a certain way of, you love yourself, like you're gonna have sex with yourself or something stupid like that. No, I mean, I genuinely love me and who I am as a person, Devon Hoots. Freshables, Devon Hoots. That's who I am. And so with that being said, when this complication started to come up for my life, I began to feel a little down. And it's natural to be feeling down. And I was looking around my life and I was thinking, school, all this stuff I got on my plate. I got school, I got work, I got all these medical problems. And now I have my insurance company coming after me. They're denying me certain things. I'm going to have to go to court soon. All this stuff going on in my life is so much, so stressed. I was so stressed. But then I thought about it and I said, but you know what? This is what people go through all the time. How does a person like me push through all the problems that I have in life? Well, a big factor is the fact that I love myself and that I'm very comfortable with who I am. And that might not be it might sound like an easy concept to grasp at first, but I'm going to go into a little bit more depth so that way you guys as viewers can understand. And I'm going to relate this to YouTube so that way it's not just all me. No, I'm going to relate this to YouTube so that way this can help push you guys forward. So as a YouTuber, I'm a small YouTuber. I only have 104 subscribers, and that's small, but having 100 subscribers means so much to me that even when I get 200, it's going to mean a lot. When I get 300, it's always going to mean so much to me to get even that one extra subscriber, that one extra person that comes in. And the reason why it allows me to continue to push forward is because not only do I have so much fun making YouTube videos, but there's not a second that I don't stop learning. Every single time I make a video, I learn about effects. I learn about video editing, photoshopping, cinema 4D editing, 3D modeling, 3D texturing, audio editing, all the stuff that goes into it. What type of equipment do I need? What do I need to do? How can I connect better with my fans? How can I be a more sociable person? All that stuff goes into being a YouTuber. And it's very stressful when you're working on all this stuff and you don't see immediate results, It's very stressful when bad stuff happens in your life. Like for me, example, all this stuff came crashing down on me at once earlier today, and it's like, man, like, what do I do? Like, how do I continue to push forward? Well, the first thing that always allows me to continue to get up and move forward, and I think is the most important thing, is to love yourself. You need to love yourself, because if you don't love you, then other people won't find a reason why they should love you. And I know that it sounds so simple, or you don't want to be overconfident, you don't want to be over cocky, you don't want to be an asshole about it, and that's perfectly fine. You don't have to be that guy that says, I'm the best at everything I do all the time. That's not what I'm trying to say to you. What I'm trying to say to you is feel comfortable in your own shoes. So for example, me, Devon Hoots, I'm a YouTuber. Every video that I make is not a hit. In fact, the majority of the videos that I make, I cringe at, like, oh God, why did I make that? But some videos that I make that I may not particularly like, other people love and they enjoy it and they laugh and they say, yo, Fresh, that's mad funny, bro. And that's very interesting to me. And the only thing that keeps pushing me forward is the fact that every single time I make a video, I learn from the experience. Every single time I make a video, there's something new in it. And that's why some videos are better than others, because a lot of the times in my videos, I'm doing something totally new that I have no idea what I'm doing. None of my Photoshop work is rehearsed. Like, I don't make it first and then go back and do it. Every single time that I make a Photoshop thing, what I do literally is I grab a bunch of pictures off the internet and I throw them into a folder. Then I start recording. I say, Devon, what are we gonna make? And I go with it and I make it. And you know what? Sometimes I may have to redo those videos like 10 or 15 times, because maybe, let's say I make a picture and I've recorded it and I don't even like the picture. I don't like the end result. Well, man, I gotta go back and I gotta fix it. I gotta change up the whole thing. So I gotta delete that. I gotta start over again. I gotta keep doing it over and over until I get a result that looks at least a little bit acceptable. Sometimes I'll be up until like 3 or 4 in the morning and I'll be working on projects after project after project, schoolwork, YouTube. Then the job will call me, so you gotta come in early at like 10 o'clock. And I'm like, well, fuck, okay, well then I gotta go into my job. But I'm still up at 4 in the morning trying to edit a video, maybe for me, for my little brother, for one of my friends. I'm trying to support my friend's Twitch, all this stuff going on. And it's like, then my life begins to slowly crash down on itself. And all of these complications start arising and all this stuff is happening. And one of the very, very first things that I turn to in the midst of all this chaos is that I love myself because I have all of these unique talents, all of these unique abilities. I feel comfortable as Devon Hoots. And that's a very important thing when you become a YouTuber. Not only do you have to feel comfortable as you, but you have to love that person that you are. And that's very important. And not just for YouTubing, but for life. But this is a YouTube related series, so I will gladly connect it to YouTube. So when you make a video and you know what, you're looking at the video and you're like, man, this video is all right, but I don't think it's the best that I have done. Well, first of all, no video will ever be truly the best that you've done. There will always be some better video over the horizon that you're gonna make, and you're gonna be like, that was goddamn amazing. And you're gonna make a video and you're gonna be like, oh, this video, it's okay. And then you're gonna watch it, you're not gonna like it, you're gonna watch it, you're not gonna like it, and then you're gonna be like, man, I shouldn't even put it up, I'm not gonna put it up. And then you're gonna put it up and you're gonna be waiting the dislikes and the comments like, oh, you suck, and why are you even doing this, and you'll never be anywhere. And you know what's amazing about all that stuff is that then there'll be that one person who will see it and they'll be like, man, this video, I really enjoyed this, keep it up, good work. And you focus on that positive comment, because that positive comment reinforces your love and your value for yourself. That's a person who saw work that you made and they said, you know what, this person put heart and soul into this video, this person tried their best and I like it, I enjoy it, so I'm going to give them a good compliment to help push them forward so that they can hopefully produce more stuff like this. And that's what you want. That's your goal, is to find something that reinforces the love of yourself, so that you can say that I am me and this is who I am, and I'm not perfect, but I can gladly become better. I can gladly work on things. I might not be the smartest person, but I can become smarter. I might not know everything, but I can know more. That's what you want to be. You want to love yourself. So when life gets you down, when you're not getting any subscribers, when you're sitting there thinking, oh man, I can never do this, I'll never be a big YouTuber, when you're sitting there thinking, man, people don't support me the way I want them to, you know what? It's all right, because life is not set in stone. So maybe you might not be the next Markiplier, the next PewDiePie, or the next Nostalgia Critic, or the next AVGN, James Rolfe, Doug Walker. Maybe we won't be them, but maybe, you know what, you are you, and that means that you can set your path. There are editors, a lot of YouTube editors in the background that do a lot of work, and they do stuff. There's a lot of people, audio editors, all types of people that get into these big YouTube-based corporations, community channels. There's so many options for people to dive into YouTube. It's no longer just a website where you can be like, okay, well, I'm just gonna make YouTube videos and then one day get 1 million hits and be a millionaire. That's not really how it's gonna work out for anybody. It's very rare for it to work out like that. But if you're starting to feel distraught about it, don't get down. Never stop moving forward. Sometimes you do have to change the direction in which you move, and sometimes you might not even be on the you might not even be on the right track at all, but that doesn't mean that you stop moving forward. That means you switch tracks and you keep moving. That means that you find out which direction that you need to go and you make it happen. That means that whatever course of action will take you to the next step in your life, then you go and you do it. And if you don't know what it is, then you sit there and you say, okay, me, I was talking to myself, okay, how am I going to get this done? Don't ever stop progressing, because if you stop progressing, then you dig a ditch for yourself. And once you dig a ditch, you stop and you get stuck in this ditch, and this ditch becomes deeper and deeper and wider until the point where it's almost impossible to climb out. You never want that to happen. So never stop moving forward. Never stop, no matter what the case is. But in order to get to a point like that, you have to understand it's a very powerful thing is you need to love yourself. The only person who is definitely going to be on this journey with you is you. Now I'm a Christian, so I believe that God is with me all the time. But there are people who are not Christians. So if a person who's not Christian, like an atheist, comes along and they get down, the least that they can do is believe in themselves. That's the least that they can do, because even if they don't believe that God is with them, at least they feel comfortable enough to be, to be in their own skin and say, well, I'm here, and how am I going to make this happen? And that's a very powerful concept that I think everyone should know. And that's why I decided to do it for this Wisdom Teeth episode 5, And I mean, episode 6 will be back to the usual format, scripted, rehearsed, and stuff like that. But this one, I wanted to say it off the top of my head. I wanted to get this out so that you guys will feel confident in yourselves to never give up on your dreams. Whether it's being a YouTuber, no matter what it is, find a way to make it happen. If you have to change the way that you look at things, change the way that you look at things, but never forget one of the most important things is that you are you and you will never be anyone else. So you have to love yourself in order to progress into the future. And sometimes getting to love yourself is a long and hard journey. Sometimes it's something that a lot of people might not be able to accomplish, but you know what? You have to keep trying. You have to keep building. If you don't like a house, you tear it down and you rebuild it. That's what you do. If you don't like something, then you fix it. You change it until you become the person that you want to be, because that is the most important thing in life, is that you love yourself. Because at the end of the day, even if I died or if everyone else died, you would still, your life would move forward. If I died right now, you would still wake up as the person that you are, and you would have to keep moving forward, and vice versa. So never forget that the most important thing, one of the most important things, is to love yourself and feel comfortable in your own skin, in your own, in your own life. Make your life what you want it to be, because it will not become what you want it to be until you make it that way. No one else can make your life for you. And that's kind of all that I had to say. I hope that someone listens to this and gets motivated to keep moving forward. You know what? If no one else in the world believes in you, I believe in you. Me, Devon Who's Freshables, I believe in you that you can do your positive goals, the positive stuff that you want to accomplish. You want to finish college, you want to finish high school, you want to get your GED, you want to get that job. I believe in you. I believe that you can do it, and that means that you should believe that you can do it too. Never forget that, because that is a very important thing, to love yourself. Sometimes we get so caught up in the world that we just forget, what about me? It's all right to be a little selfish every now and again. Love yourself, because you are worth it. This has been your boy Fresh, and as always, sometimes wisdom hurts when you pull it out. I will see you guys in the next video.